Wrestling fans, what's up, creamers? It's me, Hot Joe, your favorite. As you can see, we've got a beautiful new set today, purchased by the good folks over at Danny's Drippin Wet Tacos. Danny Drip is a friend of the show, and he loves the show, and he loves what I'm doing, and he loves me, and we've got a good show for you tonight. We're going to like Ted Turner before us. We're going to talk to Turkey about some wrestling. There's a lot of new stuff going on here on the show. We've got drops now, so I could do things like, you know, if I want to have like a crowd booing a guy, or if someone's being a douche. Please. Stuff like that. I don't know.
You nerd, get out of the ring!
Yeah.
Until I jerk a knot in your ass.
Billy. We're going to talk about WWE and Netflix. We're going to talk about the Royal Rumble coming up. Dynamite's tomorrow, but I'll probably do the Dynamite preview tomorrow. All that and more here on Room. Welcome back to the show, you little cuties.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Rude and unprofessional.
I'm sure you've heard about Netflix and WWE's new deal. In 2025, Netflix is going to be the official home of WWF Monday Night Raw. It's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be streaming live there. I'm not exactly sure about that. No one really knows that much of the details. But that's the idea, is that it's going to be like, it's not going to be on USA anymore. So every Monday night at 8 o'clock or whatever it is, Monday Night Raw is going to be airing live on Netflix. It's huge for WWE. They are very much going to grow their audience by doing this because, like, for example, I don't watch WWE Monday Night Raw every Monday or really any Mondays. I don't have cable. You know what I mean? When I watch Dynamite or Collision or anything like that, I'm watching it at my friend's house who does have cable. Okay? I am not a cable person. I stream everything. Okay? If AEW was on a streaming service, that's how I would watch it that way. But it isn't. WWE Monday Night Raw is going to be. And I think there's going to be a lot of, lapsed fans that haven't gotten back into wrestling that are going to be scrolling through Netflix on a Monday, not being able to find anything to watch, and then being like, you know what, Monday Night Raw's on. I'm going to tune in. It's right here. It's huge for WWE. I think it sucks for AEW that they're not on a streaming service. They really, really could use being on a streaming service. I don't really know how streaming works in the sense that, how hard or how easy it is to get, content like AEW onto Max, for example. But I think that if I was Warner Brothers Discovery, I would absolutely want to get AEW on Max immediately, because that way, say they did it today, it's not going to happen, but say they did it today, that means for a year AEW was on a streaming service before WWE was. You know what I mean? And wrestling fans who watch AEW would be used to watching wrestling on Max by then. Wrestling fans aren't used to watching, live wrestling on a streaming service yet. It's going to be a whole new world. So if I was WBD/AEW, that's what I would try to do. Again, I don't know how the logistics works. I don't know if it's even possible for that sort of thing to happen that quickly. I don't know how it would work, but I hope they're working on it for their sake. The big rumor was that WWE Raw was going to go to Amazon Prime, but I guess
it just didn't work out.
Royal Rumble is this Saturday, or Sunday if you ask Gunther. But yeah, Royal Rumble is Saturday. I'm going to be watching it. I'm trying to have the best show for you guys because I love you. No, I mean it. No, I really do mean it. And if you don't believe me,
We'll slap those stupid glasses off your face and whoop your ass. Do you understand me?
so I'll be watching Rumble. I'm gonna, a lot of people have been asking me, do you hate WWE? Are you just a WWE hater? And I don't know how to answer that. I might just be a hater. I don't enjoy WWE. I try to. Like, in the last couple of years, I've tuned into WWE to try to give it a chance, and the only match that I really enjoyed was the IC title match at last year's WrestleMania between Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther. It felt like a not WWE match, and that's probably why I liked it. But I'm trying to not hate it because I've been a WWE hater since like 2014, so for 10 years now. That's when I stopped watching wrestling, and then I ended up eventually watching it again, but not WWE. It took a couple years for that to happen too, maybe 3 years. And then really until 2019 when AEW was on, I wasn't really watching it consistently. But yeah, so I don't want to just be a hater, you know what I mean? I'm going to try for you guys to watch more WWE so I could talk about that too, because it's, I don't want to be biased and only talk about AEW and New Japan. I found out that they have AAA on Pluto, and I really like, I watch Triple Manias, so it's kind of like the same thing with New Japan where I always want to get into it, but I didn't know how. This seems like not too hard, so I'm going to try to start watching AAA because I like Lucha Libre as well. So I'm going to start trying to watch Lucha Libre. I'm just going to start trying to watch WWE for you guys. But if I'm not enjoying WWE, I'm not gonna just watch it just for the show, because I'm not gonna waste my time doing something I don't want to do. So I'm gonna try, because I don't want to just be a hater. We'll see what happens. Dynamite's tomorrow night. We've got a couple crazy little matches that they got on the show. Jeff Hardy versus Swerve. I'll talk more about it tomorrow. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be watching the Rumble. I'll do a review probably after the Rumble. I'm trying to think. Who do I think should win the Royal Rumble? Cody. Absolutely Cody. I mean, I'm not saying that because I'm biased against CM Punk, even though...
Fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit.
That's not why I'm saying that. You know what I mean? That's just that's a coincidence. Really, it has nothing to do with. But I think Cody should win it because I want him to challenge Roman Reigns for the title and win, and finish the story at WrestleMania. And Cody is on Raw, as far as I am aware, and so if he wants to do that, I don't see how he would be able to without winning the Royal Rumble, where Seth can just be challenged by CM Punk. Because don't get me wrong, as much as I, feel that CM Punk...
Fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit.
I still believe he should be the one that faces Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. I mean, I'm not a fool, but I don't think he needs to win the Royal Rumble to do it. I think Cody should win the Royal Rumble again. I like when wrestlers win it 2 years in a row. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so I think Cody Rhodes should win the Royal Rumble, go to WrestleMania, beat Roman Reigns, and CM Punk should go to WrestleMania and face Seth, and he'll probably injure himself again, because that's what he does, because he's...
Fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit.
But what do you guys think? Who do you want to win the Royal Rumble? Do you think AEW should be streaming live on Max every week? And are you excited about WWF Monday Night Raw going to Netflix? Why don't you comment below? Why don't you share this? Why don't you send it off in an email and send it to every friend you have and say, watch this video or you'll be cursed. So do it. Go do it. Go do it.
Rude and unprofessional.
But that's all the time we've got for the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back tomorrow when we do a Dynamite preview. And I hope you have a great night. I love you. I wish you the best. And you stay cute, creamers. I love you.